everybody. How are y'all doing? I'm Limus, and we're back to Dead Space 2. Last time we escaped from a medical hospital aided by a necromorph breakout, while some random woman yelled at us about how we were the only reason she was escaping, and generally did nothing to help us. It's lagging kind of a lot. Maybe if we give it a moment it'll settle down. Then we traveled through this apartment complex full of defenseless people and necromorphs, doing generally nothing to help anybody. As is, admittedly, Isaac's MO. Normally there's not a lot of civilians around to be collateral to it. Try pausing this process. If Man, this is not running very well today at all. I don't know what's up with it. Am I meant to be going through here? One moment. Is something else running? Maybe. Just closing down everything else in the hopes that this game will run properly. That did seem to help, actually. Please be there on time. I was probably supposed to be looking at the window at whatever big thing happened that made Isaac swear, but I was looking at the flashing billboard over there. So I've got no idea what happened to this window. I don't know. I'm sure something interesting was going on. Whatever. What have we got in our inventory? What are you doing past me? Look at all this crap. We don't need any of this stuff. 9 medkits? I'm not gonna take 9 damage. Okay, we're gonna drop the stasis pack. Get out of here. Take the semiconductor. And go back to the... Oh great, now I can't go through here. Fine, we'll drop... I was gonna go back to a shop. Fine, we'll drop the detonator mines since we don't even have the weapon for those. I was going to take those back to the shop and sell them, but whatever. everything loaded? Alright, what can we drop for the health kit? Probably the stasis pack. Stasis apparently charges on its own in this game. So it's probably less useful than it used to be. Hopefully we can come back for it anyway. That first aid kit. What does TST even stand for? There's not a lot of information on this billboard. Titan Station Trams, maybe? My gosh, there's something else over here. Okay, at least that's Stags. Safe and sound. EarthGov. EarthGov probably is safe and sound right now. Everything's delayed. I don't know. We might have to walk it. Please do not tamper with Titan Electronics. Hello? Are we waiting for the enemies to run out before we're allowed to exit? Stasis back. Stasis packs everywhere. I'm gonna sell a lot of them first chance I get. Okay, that door's open now. Can I get back this? Nope, still can't go this way. Oh, just one moment. There we go. Just turn the lights off. I'm very with it this stream. Maybe we can find a shop ahead to sell all this junk. Objective complete? What objective? Brief reminder that Isaac is crazy and that anything he sees, feels, thinks or does should not be trusted. Are these going to go back? Or I wanted to look at the advertisements. The world building. Hey Novellan. Thank you for the lurk. I hope you're having a good day. Skull's not doing as well as I remember. Objective added. Yeah, can I look at the ads now? Bring out the sun. Sun Cola. Cassini Towers. Digital blinds. Deep space views. EarthGov means over 30,000 jobs helping the economy, the community, and you. The Concourse, over 120 stores. 24-hour shopping bliss. I've never encountered shopping bliss before. Lemon Gun, a face full of flavor. Extreme food at 12 convenient locations. Authentic, synthetic, durable. Synthetic hardwoods, laminates, and foam core designs. Okay. Can something be authentic and synthetic? Passes required for entry to government sector. Cancel, delay. Cancel. What time is it now? Looks like the next train is at 6:05 for the Gamma Hub. 6:05 in the morning? What time is it now? Did they wake me? They woke me up at like 5 o'clock for this? Couldn't have had a lie-in. No, it's midday according to. Okay, the next train is tomorrow morning. Well, that's fine. I'm going back to bed. Enjoy your community. Share your next cinematic experience with a neighbor at EarthGov Theater 12. Modern medication starts with EarthGov. Creating jobs. Man, it seems like EarthGov is doing some good work. I'm proud to be a member of the Earth community. I'll definitely be voting EarthGov next election. Oh, here we go. Departures. 12:05. Okay, so there's a train. There's a train in 5 minutes for Cassini Towers. Where do we want to go? Titan Heights. Isn't that where we already are? Altman Plaza. I forget where we were going. Don't worry, I'm sure if we take long enough, New Karen will show up to tell us. Man, so the tram's equipped with bulletproof glass. That's something. Like one of the stronger trams I've ever seen. To survive sustained fire from a plasma cutter. Why did you change weaponizer? Oh, whatever. We'll use this now then. Oh, is it because he's out of ammo? Do you change guns automatically when you're out of ammo now, Isaac? I need to get on the tram. Fine, but I've got a little bit of inventory space, I think, now. I can go back and pick up one of those items. If I can't sell them all like I was hoping. What we got? Stasis. Detonator mines. Well, I still don't have a detonator, so I guess I'm taking the stasis. CS Gamey, hi, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. You having a good day? Yeah, I'm doing alright, thanks. Oh, mind you, I've got a headache that won't go away. I feel like I'm dehydrated, except I've drunk my own body weight in water like I do most days, and nothing's happened. Maybe this water just isn't wet enough, who knows. For the most part, I'm fine. Still haven't finished Bloodborne, but we're closing in on it. One more session. It might just be lack of sleep. I didn't sleep very well last night. I don't sleep very well any night. I thought we had to, like, get the trams working again or something. Oh, okay. Excuse me? Yeah. I often get insomnia, and my sleep hasn't been that bad, but I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. More Seeker shells. So I tried to pick up this guy with my gravity thing, and it didn't pick him up, which made me think maybe he's an enemy that's going to leap up and surprise me. So I tried to fire a javelin dart into his head, and now the javelin dart is floating in midair. Okay. Got a bullet in him, so I think he's actually dead. I need to use my Seeker gun, I guess. Looks cool. And I got the gremlin to nap. Yeah, it must be like... What time is it over there? Like 3-ish? Light speed. Carbonated hard bar. Coffee chocolate has become mainstream in the future. Awesome stuff, awesome prices. Awesome town. Yep, it's awesome. Okay. I never watch ads in real life. I like instinctively mute the TV or computer or what have you. And yet in games, I'll look at them for hours. Hero jelly. It works. But what does it do? I don't think I want to know what it does. I retract this train of thought entirely. Let's never look at ads again. can't even tell what this one says. Oh, need help. Assurance, okay. Okay, I guess we just gotta... We're not fixing up the tram station, we're fixing up the tram, I guess. Do you have Idiocracy posters? Servicing shut off machine. I just want that world building, you know? I wanna know what's going on in the world. Seeing what products they're advertising for tells us a little bit about the setting. Oh my gosh. They're giving me so much stuff in this game. I need a bigger inventory. Yeah, no problem. I had a really good time. Thanks for streaming. Yeah, let me give you a shout out. It was nice just to chill and chat for a bit. I enjoyed it. Alright, I gotta chuck something. I've got how many Seeker shells for the sniper? Wait, is that a single javelin spear? Is this thing even... Well, okay. I guess that solves that. Except it's not, that's not the item I wanted. I'm not cool. You take that back. Gabor? Is this a version of the Pang stuff? Suck on refreshment. More lemon gun commercials. EAF. Extinct animal friend. Okay. Chimp, bee, hippo, dolphin, bear. Are on the list of children's extinct animal friends that you can buy plushies of. Well, see, we learned a lot about this world, and I'd now like to unlearn it. Oh right, it's one of these hacking minigames. I don't remember how they work. I like move. I think so. Move the mouse around and try and click in the right spot. This thing has like infinite recoil when it hits a dead guy. When it hits a live one, they don't even flinch. Oh, more javelin spears. I feel like there's got to be lots of ways I could make you take back saying that I'm cool. But I feel like the most effective way is to continue being me. So, since we got the tram running, in theory we can just wait until we get to where we're going, and then get off the tram, right? It's not a problem. There'd be no sensible in-character reason to walk up and down the tram fighting everything along the way, when we could just wait here. Yeah, I don't think the game's gonna work that way. What else is on the floor now? I saw something pop up. Hello? Where's the thing? Did I get it? Oh! Are we in vacuum now? No, doesn't look like it. There's got to be a leak somewhere, I think. I left some stuff on the floor. I probably got sucked out the window when the guy jumped in. Whoa! What? Isaac, why? What the hell? Okay. Okay, but why would you do that though? The tram was already going the way we want to go. I don't understand what possible motivation you have for jumping from train to train. See, if he stayed on the original train, this wouldn't be an issue. How come the, Excuse me? How come normally I have to press a button to open the doors, but if you're plummeting towards them, they just open on their own? What? Why am I upside down? Did you turn on your gravity boots, and if so, why aren't you turning them off? Okay. You know what? The sniper rifle is not working out for me in hand-to-hand combat while hanging upside down. Machine gun it is. The heck is this thing? It's like it's like a necromorph if they forgot to detail it. Okay, we had our legs stuck in a rope, wasn't it? At first I thought he'd just use his magnetic boots to stop his fall, but I guess he hadn't. Which raises the question of, when we were plummeting out of the train, why didn't he use his magnetic boots to stop his fall?
What happened? I thought we lost you.
Unscheduled stop. Where am I?
How did you end up there? Hang on. This won't be the most pleasant route, but it'll get you to the Cassini Towers residential sector. Damn it! Timon has the signal again. Keep moving.
Okay.
You're very important to them, Isaac. Hold tight. I'll contact you soon.
Okay. I like how she said, "How did you get there?" but then didn't tell me where I am. Yeah. Useful as always, Karen. Taking a new route from her, because you know, it's not like every single route that she's given us so far hasn't gone wrong. Ooh, what do we got? Pulse rifle schematic. I already have a pulse rifle. I bought the DLC. Foolishly. Stasis. Reminder. Use stasis in an emergency to prevent injury. Warning. The stasis device is designed for use by licensed workers and other experienced personnel. Misuse can result in serious injury or death. Read all instructions before using. Okay. Core. Is that where we are? Core manufacturing or something? Well, we'll probably figure out on our own where we are. This is less alarming and more business as usual at this point. In fact, does the save station say where we are? We are in Chapter 3, Round 1. That narrows it down a lot, thanks. I like how they changed it so that if bodies have items, you can't just take them straight off of them. You have to bounce the body around. You have to interact with the body in some way by shooting them or picking them up with your gravity tether or what have you. So a room full of bodies, which once would have been a sight for grim contemplation and horror, instead requires you to yeet everything against a wall. And also, if anything can't be yeeted against the wall, it's the guy pretending to be dead. Because gravity doesn't work on living things. It's science, people. Use your gravity tether on objects, but not on people. People can fly. Well-known fact. Science! I'm sorry, the system is offline. Please see ticketing agent. TST ticket station. Don't know what TSD stands for. I'm guessing Titan Station Trams, or Tram Service Titan or something, I don't know. Trixie's Fine Candies. Oh, I guess... Are we at the mall? Titan Station Elementary? There's a school here? I did see a poster for a mall. Over 120 locations for non-stop shopping fun. The galaxy's best candy. It does look good. I could go for some of that. Cash grab. Credits when you need them. That's the direction I just came from. You want me to go back? Did I miss something? What we got here? More credits. Class of 2143. I haven't actually seen Jupiter yet. I'm not looking forward to that. I have a weird fear of gas giants. My two big fears are falling and drowning. And the thing is, on a gas giant, because pressure would slowly increase as you fell, you kind of like keep falling forever until eventually the thickness of the atmosphere became about as thick as water, at which point you'd slowly slow down and then just kind of float there. Thing is, you'd fall basically forever whilst drowning. Yeah, gas giants freak me out. I used to have recurring nightmares about being stuck on a gas giant. Everybody talks about how Empire Strikes Back is the best Star Wars movie, but I can't ever enjoy it. It's the freaking Bespin. Benvenidos. Welcome. So the element is this like a crash, or is there actually an elementary school in the mall? Seems like a weird place to put it. I mean, I get that. I get it's a space station. Space is probably ironically cramped. You gotta put services where you can, but surely a residential area. A lemon gun. Look at all these trophies. First place at the acrobatics competition? First place at the frog competition? Musical note. Bowling trophy. They actually bought a stand for this because they thought they were a shoo-in, but they ended up losing. Book. Another stand. They're a little overconfident here. Bunch of hearts. Apparently they're very lovable. Holoran Transport Hub. Okay, so we're in Holoran? Holoran Mall or something? Why does... Oh, now it's telling me to go over there. A moment ago it was telling me to go through here. Oh, whatever. I don't know why I briefly thought that swarms of alien babies weren't going to come flying out of the crash.
Isaac, you're still alive? We can't talk. I think they're tracking our signals. Are the memories coming back to you? They're coming back to me. The good ones. And the bad ones. The more I remember, the more my head hurts. I keep seeing the symbols. Do you see the symbols too, Isaac? In him.
I don't remember a dang thing.
His face.
Experiment 626, or whatever your name is.
Tell me.
Is he Experiment 6? I think it's Experiment 6. Fashion kit, what we got over here? Just like kids' clothes? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, of course there's a bunch of evil kids coming out of the school. It makes sense. In the previous game we had the excuse that, you know, it was a ship full of adults. A mining ship. This was actually a living place. Although they still managed to have alien babies on the mining ship from the clone bay they used for repairing people's injuries. Cloned from the past, fighting for the future. It's bananas. Sorry, what? Oh, gorilla. I can't make out what that says. Gorilla nuts? Oh, okay, I get it. It's bananas, gorilla nuts. They, in this TV show, they cloned gorillas to save humanity. Because gorillas are extinct and therefore have superpowers. Just look at dinosaurs. What's this? Atom oven. Great price. Bear. Something Mantimus? Is that Ursus Mantimus? Okay. Oh hey, there's money in here. Yep, I just want the gun. Give me the gun. Isaac, stop missing. I played Dirge of Cerberus. If you buy the kid's gun in that and upgrade it enough, it eventually becomes the best gun in the game. I'm not gonna miss out on that opportunity again. The Bob. Is that Barbara Gordon's motorbike? A little bit of a Batman reference. Werewolf? No. Is that part of the gorilla set? It's like a giant robot. The Mind Flyer. Controlled through your own brain. The Blade. Solar Worm. The ABCs. Ali, Bonnie, and Blot. That's not ABC. Gunship? EA Stars Gunship. Of course, it's an EA game. They couldn't, We gotta slap their own logo everywhere. Man, the bathrooms are out of order. Where can I go? Oh hey, here's the store. Let's see what's in stock. Few bits of stuff away until I've got some space. Yes. Wait. Okay. Is there anything good in the shop? New pulse rifle. That would be exciting if I hadn't bought the complete edition of the DLC, which I didn't realize came with a whole bunch of pay-to-win stuff, and therefore I've had access to heavily upgraded pulse rifles for the entire game so far. My choice of heavily upgraded pulse rifles, no less. I'm just going to buy some power nodes. What suit am I wearing now? Is it the combat suit? Yeah, it's a combat suit. Do we change costume, guys? I've got a bunch of different costumes in storage. Do any of these look cool? Shock Point. Triage is the same as the one we've got. So we've got Shock Point. We've got Vintage. We've got Engineering, which is the one from the first game. And we've got Advanced. And obviously I'm currently wearing the combat. What do you think, CS? Do you got an opinion? Not really. They all have different stats and stuff, but who cares about that? I want to fashion souls. So long for the ride. Tell you what, I'm gonna wear the vintage suit for a bit. I think the vintage suit looks awesome. We'll put away this this powerful, high-tech, modern combat armor. And we'll get out this hecking spacesuit that looks like it was made in like 2105 or something. Heck yeah. They made real spacesuits back in those days. Sure, this thing may not have your modern Wi-Fi or be able to run Skyrim. Look how cool it is. It's like a rocket in my stomach. Light speed. Okay. On we go. Home at the concourse. I'll give the game this. I wasn't expecting to have a mall level in this game. I also wasn't expecting to shoot this many kids in the game. One of these was a pleasant surprise.
Hey, there's this crazy guy that keeps contacting me. I saw him back at the hospital.
Nolan Stross. He was a patient in the project, just like you.
Yeah? Well, why was he there? What does he want?
He's a psychopath, Isaac. Stay clear of him. He murdered his own wife and child.
Okay, I'll be careful.
It's the first useful information she's given me. I can't wait for it to be wrong. Man, they sure do like their weird fonts in the future. Electrical, apartments, lounge, concourse, maintenance. Okay. Levitations. No, not the bin. What? Oops. This one doesn't fit. Okay. Oh, they're like shoeboxes side by side. From a distance, I thought they were like a giant foam finger. Oh, hey, hey, hey!
Attention. This is Director Tiedemann.
Theodore, Peng. They have Peng here too. I still don't understand what Peng is, but there was advertisements for it everywhere in the previous game.
Citizens are ordered to evacuate. Looters will be shot on sight. This is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest evac route.
I can't read a word of that.
Attention. This is Director Tiedemann. A station-wide emergency is in effect. In accordance with Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law. All citizens are ordered to evacuate.
Oh, I see. The Extinct Friends things. The TV show. The robot gorilla we saw is just one of them. He's probably like the captain or something. That's why bananas is their slogan.
Attention. This is
The little Lego guy up there.
a station-wide
Got
emergency is in effect.
the chimp, the gorilla,
In accordance with Titan
the
Station
bee,
Civic
the
Code,
caterpie.
I am declaring martial law. All citizens are ordered to evacuate. Looters will be shot on sight.
Toy
This
toy?
is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest evac route. Attention.
The go forward marker is telling me to go back.
A station
I don't think this thing works
emergency is in
properly.
effect.
I need to have words with Karen.
With Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law. All citizens are ordered to evacuate. Looters will be shot on sight. This is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest evac route.
I'm trying to read that, but it's been a while.
This is Director Tiedemann. A station-wide emergency is in effect. In
That's
accordance
what-
with Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law.
Something Mori of
All
wood?
citizens are ordered to evacuate. Looters will be shot on sight. This is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest evac route.
Oh, I think I see. So it's a bonsai shop.
Attention. This is Director Tiedemann. A station-wide emergency is in effect. In accordance
I'm sure I know that kanji, but I just can't place it.
declaring martial law. All citizens are ordered to evacuate. Looters will
Sun.
be shot on sight.
I can see the components, but I can't put it together. But yeah, they're selling bonsai in there. It's like something miniature trees. The piece of the trees or something. Find your piece. Ask us how. Purpose. 1. Oh, of course. Of course, we're gonna have to go into the unitologist place to advance. That makes sense. What do I got here? Hymns and prayers. Levitations. Oh. Gravity tethered beds. Perfect sleep. The comfort. You don't like have to deal with a mattress or anything, you just float in midair. It's wow. I could go for that. That sounds amazing. The only problem is, yeah, it looks so peaceful. The only problem is we've established that gravity only works on dead things. Like, see how I can pick this thing up? I couldn't pick up a living thing that was running around. So we're forced to conclude that this lady is dead. This is perhaps actually a coffin store. This is, you know, you buy a coffin where you can just float forever in preparation for the afterlife, I think is what's going on. Perfect sleep. Perfect eternal sleep. That's what they're selling here. I could go for one of those carbonated hard bars. Full of energy, you know. Trixie's Fine Candy. Oh yeah, we've seen that stuff. We were just there. It's like a rocket in my stomach. I don't know if I'd really want a rocket in my stomach. As you can get used to anything. Ah, heck yeah. The Clogger. The new movie's out, guys. The latest in the trilogy of the guy who kills people for having awful footwear. I've been waiting to see his triumphant return. I'm a big fan of his work.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
You got an emote, thanks to
Let's go to the mat today.
Go to the mat today, indeed. You got an emote, thanks to Narellon's subscription. Part of me feels like that shouldn't happen. Should I really get an emote from people subscribing to my channel? I don't see any reason I shouldn't. It just feels odd somehow. Hey Narellon, how you doing? Thank you so much for that subscription. 11 months. That's just... That's one away from a year, dude. That's crazy. How has it gotten this far? How have I been streaming for 11 months and nobody stopped me? Can't believe it? Yeah, thanks, buddy. How are you doing? You having a good day? Is this bold stylings? Oh, a text log. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Got a bit of a weird headache. Like, not a bad one, but it feels a little bit like being dehydrated, but it doesn't go away when I drink things, and it's just, my brain is kind of foggy. I am making all kinds of bad choices today, is mostly what's happening. Titan Station, Conquering a Moon, Part 2 of 2. A large colony was established on Titan to study the moon's every seismic detail and prepare it for disassembly. As the operation got underway, the orbital platforms that assisted with the work became the prototypes for the planet crackers that would soon follow. Titan was successfully cracked and harvested, only slightly behind schedule. It was a major boost for the then beleaguered population on Earth, who believed their extinction from lack of resources was imminent. Titan's harvest was halted before the entire moon was disassembled, leaving a small shard where the original colony had started. From here, the station grew in leaps and bounds as the new era of planet cracking got underway, serving as both a critical research outpost. With the advent of Shockpoint drives, a way station for all planet cracking missions going forward. It is now whimsically known as the Sprawl for having done just that over the many years of its operation. Okay, so the station is built on the tiny remains of Titan, I guess. Moon was disassembled. No, it was disassembled as in it was sent to lots of different places. They took it all apart and sent it off. They disassembled it so they could disassemble it. There's no errors here. Lots of people had headaches at work today? Okay. Yeah, maybe it's the weather. Disassembled means lied, though. What am I thinking of? Disseminated, that's the word I'm thinking of. Where you, like, spread something out. Before the planet was lied. Yeah, that doesn't quite fit. So I came over here seeing these cool, vivid posters, and I was like, heck yeah, I want to know more about these anime characters. What's the lore behind them? And it's dawning on me that this is the hairdressers. I mean, I suppose it works. I'd get my hair cut here. Look like an anime character. In the future, haircuts are all about how anime they can make you look. Isaac is painfully out of fashion with his regular hair. I None of you saw anything, okay? You're right, Nerlin. What was I thinking? Let me try that again. This is a barber's! I see all the cool stuff down there, but I can't reach it. I hope we get to go down there and I'm not just meant to be levitating it up. Future models have EDM instead of Muzak. Yeah, that's pretty legit. This is the Muzak of the future. People complain about how bland and repetitive it is. Is there a model shop? There was a toy store.
Attention, this is Director Tideman. A station-wide emergency is in effect. In accordance with Titan Station Civic Code,
Selling plushies from the Extinct Friends collection.
all citizens are ordered to evacuate.
Chimpanzees, bees, hippos, dolphins, the like.
This is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest.
There's also It's Bananas, a series about resurrected gorillas in robot suits that are saving humanity.
Attention, this is Director Tideman.
Yeah, I've not seen a model store yet, but to be fair, I've only just got here.
In accordance with Titan Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law. All citizens are ordered to evacuate.
Bought a wagon once? Nice.
On site, this is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest
Whoa! I'm a danger to myself and everyone around me. Okay, so, to be clear, what happened there is that I tried to do a stomp attack, which is space. See if I can move these things out of the way so I had room to levitate stuff up into the air. However, if you've got a weapon in targeting mode, space does not do a stomp, it activates the secondary fire. The secondary fire for the plasma rifle is an impact grenade, which I fired just about here. So that's the thing that happened. I didn't even move this stupid table that I wanted out of my way. Yeah, everybody's awake now. Heck, blew myself up with a grenade. That did more damage to me than the necromorphs have done to me all game. So the... What the... Oh. Hold on, what? Oh! That's why the stupid thing's been pointing me in all kinds of random directions all this time. It's not set to an objective, it's set to like save station and crap. That's why it's not been working. Because this is a Mark II objective tracker. And I didn't read the instruction manual. I don't think I got the instruction manual. Wondered when I was gonna realize. It's probably hold on. Okay. Probably karma for yesterday when I was watching Pretzel. Here in Metal Gear Solid, he picked up one of the hidden camo pieces, and this camo piece had the special ability that it's always at maximum camo regardless of terrain, but it drains your stamina super fast. And he's like putting it on and wandering around the map, going, "This camo's amazing. Hold on, I'm hungry." Like, and then 30 seconds later, "I'm hungry again. Did I forget to eat? I meant to go and eat something." And then another minute later, "How am I hungry again?" I'm just sitting there cracking up while he eats all of his food for like the whole game in the span of 10 minutes. And eventually he goes into his camo menu for some other reason, is like, oh. Okay, so, Altman's Footsteps, a publication for the followers of Michael Altman. We, the children of the Marker, grow tired of the oppressive, thinly veiled attacks from EarthGov on our rights to worship as we please. Reduced hours of operation for the church, fire marshal restrictions on the size of revival events, permits needed to distribute literature. These are all poorly concealed attempts to quash the truth. Our truth. And they will not succeed. The blasphemous, short-sighted, reckless, destructive, and hopeless path that EarthGov has us on is a dead end. One that only Unitology has the answer to. Altman has foreseen it, and we are blessed to execute it. Prepare yourself, brothers and sisters. Convergence is nigh. And I got to stop working for the lowest budget contractors. This 20-year-old vintage suit that I swapped to has better objective tracking than my engineering suit had. So okay, so there's a bench this way. The hacking minigames aren't super fun, but at least we get to see Isaac doing engineer things. I know we did some engineer stuff last time. We like fixed stuff, but it was just... It was mostly just dropping stuff into place, following the instructions. Like, if you're gonna play as a character who's an engineer, you need engineering stuff to build on that, right? If Isaac was a chef, I'd definitely expect cooking to be involved in his plan to defeat the necromorphs. Convergence sounds. Oh, yeah, just a little. I mean, you gotta remember, Unitology is, one people, one mind, one purpose. Like, this was... Unitology was probably put together by the hive mind. Converging into one being is, like, the whole point. These guys are basically Sephiroth clones.
Data. I thought you were routing me to residential. This looks like a Unitology recruitment center. Am I still on track?
Yes. There's an old maintenance access point in there that'll take you through the waste disposal system and into the Cassini Towers. Stay sharp.
Cultivate your future. Okay, well, that pretty much summed up what convergence is. It's the process of humanity being united into a hive mind. Warning, damage to glass could cause vacuum. Yeah, that probably applies everywhere. New text log. Titan Station Church of Unitology. Recruiting report. Perry Jabu. Vested member. Tire status. Fully paid. Recruiting has slowed markedly in the last few weeks. This is surely due to EarthGov's recent slander campaign, painting us as carpetbaggers and insurrectionists in the press. Regents from the churches at Venus Wayport and the Heliopause Observer are shocking in later this week to strategize a response. Oh, shocking! I get okay. Shocking in as in the shock point drive, the engines. Took me a moment to pass that. Basically means they're flying in. Okay, so regions from the churches at Venus Wayport and the Heliopause Observer are shocking in later this week to strategize a response. Expect additional budget to be allocated to public relations and media to combat this trend. Also, the CEC layoffs continue to negatively affect recruiting targets. We're down almost 30% year on year. Jabu out. Can you imagine being stuck at the front desk here, working this role, with that just on continuous repeat? Every 30 seconds, all day, for an 8-hour shift. It's enough to drive anyone mad. Okay. Okay. How do I... Okay. Okay. I mean, I did just get the warning about the glass. I maybe shouldn't have blown up the, Maybe we shouldn't have blown up the thing right next to it, I suppose. I don't understand why Isaac didn't just turn on his magnetic boots, of course. I don't know if there was some way for me to survive that. So I can just shoot through that. I like how they walk out just to go get sucked out with me. So, okay, so, the tram has bulletproof glass. Can survive explosions and all kinds of crap. But the windows in this populated area shatter if you so much as look at them. That's a discovery. Maybe the unitologists are right about the government trying to get rid of them. Yeah, maybe the unitologists are right about the government trying to put a stop to them. Because the safety standards in this place where the unitologists live and work are well below par. Someone should put in a complaint. Yeah, I should raise it with my MP. Oh, okay. This is the ventilator. No, no, get back out. Isaac, no! We're leaving. I'm not done in there yet. I mean, the unitologists turned out to be more or less correct. The Marco will unite humanity under a new hive mind. Hey look, a planet cracker. I don't know how I feel about how the unitologist had a lady in here with a bag over her head. I'm not sure what that's about. Don't know how that ties into everything, but I'm not sure I'm comfortable with it. Future expansion, warning. Oh, okay, so this is like temporary glass? To make room for where they're building more space? Wait, this is Saturn, not Jupiter, right? Is Titan around Saturn? Jupiter doesn't have rings. And also isn't this color. But on the posters we saw before, it showed Titan Station around something orange. That's what confused me. Look at that. Ugh. I don't know, I feel like if they're doing construction work, that's extra reason to have solid glass in place. Yeah, Titan's around Saturn, thank you. I thought so. Actually, this is the second... The unitologists had multiple ladies with bags over their heads. Like, what was going on here? So yes, that's the people's nap. You can't just hog all the naps for yourself. Each according to their ability, to each according to their need. You need to nap for everybody else, not just yourself. Is the bench also through the, how do I... What? On top of the... Oh, okay. The bench is also through this duct. That's what I was looking for, really. I wanted a bench so I could upgrade my kinesis so I can grab those items on the floor. I'm not sure if this is going to take me out onto the ground level or not. There's all that stuff on the ground level of the mall. Shopping center. And I don't know whether that means we're going to go down there later, or whether I'm supposed to have... whether there are rewards for paying attention and gravitying stuff. And some people with bags on their heads on the Ishimura? Were there? They were, actually, yeah. Some of the people who'd had the spike through the forehead. They had bags on their heads and then took the spike. Presumably so they didn't see it coming? I don't know. Those ladies didn't have spikes through their heads, though. They just had bags on. Maybe they didn't get round to it. Maybe they were planning to spike them but didn't have time before the necromorphs came in. Okay, in a new area anyway. Guys, I might take a quick break there if that's alright. And I'll be back with you in a couple of moments since it looks like we're heading into a new area. And yeah, we'll see what goes on. Won't be long, guys. See you all in just a moment. Alright, I'm back, gang. Let's press on. Maybe when I find the bench I can just crawl back through there. I don't know. Deal with that in a moment. Trash compacting facility. Kini Towers, Iden Young Plaza, Cassini Apartments. Karen, are you sending me through the trash compacting facility? Karen? Is this a sewer level?
Okay, whoever sees this, listen up. You can use kinesis to pull blades off dead ones and shoot it back at them. Watch. Watch. I stayed like 3 hours using this trick. You see? Just shoot it back at them. I'm gonna bleed out soon. I got clipped pretty bad earlier. So this helps you out. Whoever you are.
Okay. Duly noted. Thanks for the advice. Oh. I mean, this game has buried me in ammo compared to the previous game.
Listen up. You can use kinesis to pull blades off dead ones and shoot it back at them. Watch. Watch.
And the Cap Primary Hours. A new challenge for Bernie. A water state, a spike state, an underground state. I like it.
You see? Just shoot it back at them.
Zero gravity trash compactor. Extreme danger. Temperature 73 degrees. Gravity 9.78. How is it zero gravity if the gravity is 9.78? Also, there's 85.56 Erts. I don't know what an Ert is. I probably should. The bench is up there. The objective is also up there. Okay. So I'm not supposed to be going into the zero gravity compactor? Well, if I'm not supposed to be going here, then I'm gonna go here. Oh. Oh, the oppressive rhythmic stomping noise is just the machine working properly. It's not actually a bad thing for once. Or at least, you know. It's not a bad thing until I have to go in there. Surely the rhythmic stomping will attract sandworms. Right now I'm more concerned about Dianogas. Took me long enough. Right now I'm more concerned about Dianogas in the trash compactor. Yes, weapons secured. It's Dianogas right there in the trash compactor. Okay, 8 hit points, damage. DK impalement. Oh, can I not upgrade my, I can't upgrade the range of my telekinesis like I could before. I can only upgrade the damage of it. I don't know how I'm supposed to get those items back there then, unless it leads me back that way. Because they seem to be out of range. Oh well. Oh, so charge is how fast it recharges. Okay. Yeah, I'll put some nodes into stasis. The fact that it recharges on its own, I think, makes it a lot more powerful than it was before. Wait, what's special? Adds an explosive effect to your alt fire. Okay. I'll take the extra damage. Yeah, it occurs to me I forgot about that. I've not been using my alt fire. With the javelins, you strike them with the javelin, and then you can activate like an electric mode.
Diagnostic mode initiated for raised compression chamber 752. Compressor piston online. It is now safe to enter the chamber. Authorized personnel only.
So I've not been activating the electrocution effect of my harpoons. But then again, the harpoons like one-shot everything anyway, so I don't know. I noticed these two are functioning normally, and this one is flickering and doing crazy stuff. Good to know the one that I'm going down is the broken one. I might go back and see if I... Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Oh, we're getting some distance. Well, that went real smooth. It was all going great until I started blowing myself up over and over again. Okay, I'm gonna go back and see if I can get those items then. If we're not actually going down there, I must be able to get them with my kinesis module, surely. There's gotta be some way to get them.
Station Civic Code, I am declaring martial law. All citizens are ordered to evacuate. Looters will be shot on sight. This is not a drill. Move immediately to the nearest evac route.
The glass and oh, is the glass blocking the effect? Is that why I can't get hold of stuff? Okay. Figured it out, guys. More or less. More or less. Okay, I think we got everything then. I thought it was range that was the problem. I didn't realize it was just that the glass was in the way. It's all for a good purpose, Noellan. It's not like I was just wantonly doing this. I'm gonna go back to the store. Sell that gold thing. Clear up some space. Prior to the 19th century, Goth had the same meaning as Vandal, in that they both referred to early Germanic tribes, obviously. Also the modern meaning of Vandal. Typical Goths, just Vandal barbarians. Smashing things up and going bar all the time. I'd like to find out that I have a Goth character in Skyrim. I understand you, Goth community, even though your parents don't. Why not drop me a follow or a subscription? Was there always a dead body lying on this bed? Where I joked about the person floating above it being dead? Was this always here? No. I'm suddenly uncomfortable with this whole thing. Let's leave. Wearing trousers too. Outrageous. I first heard about Goth from playing Age of Empires, where they were one of the playable races. Get Goth Berserkers and the like. And I read a lot of the lore that appeared on Age of Empires, describing like the real world histories and stuff. So having heard about Goth first from that, and not having much social awareness, I was very confused in secondary school when other kids started talking about kids dressing like Goths and stuff. Such and such is such a Goth. Like, wait, what? I understand this even less than usual. The Huskars looked so cool. You know what we should do, Nando's? If maybe we can get Miki a copy or something. Actually, we might both need new copies to do it. You need... Oh, hey Jess, how you doing? Are you having a good day? Reindeer with snowman arms. I think we'd all have to buy new copies to do it. I think you have to buy like the remastered Age of Empires, but we should have a we should do some Friday night team streams where we play Age of Empires, have some versus matches. 'Cause I think there's like a remastered version on Steam where that's set up to play online via Steam, and it's actually got quite a big competitive community from what I've heard. Oh, you've got the remastered one, nice. Yeah, maybe if we could get a few people with it, we could have some matches. I'm doing good, thanks, Jess. I'm unusually stupid today. I think I'm blaming that on medical reasons, but I have no evidence. Other than that, I'm doing good. Tuesdays is my cleaning day, and I've got all my jobs done, so I don't need to worry about it for a week. That's much more of a relief than actually... Not having to worry about something for a week is much more of a relief than actually having fun today would have been. I mean, not that I didn't have fun, I streamed all day. I can't grumble. It is cold outside today, isn't it? Now that the storm's passed, it's suddenly freezing. I can't argue with that one. Is there anything good I can get? For one node. Extra capacity on my pulse rifle? That might not be bad. Load it up with 75 shots. It's a sustained fire weapon. How did you manage through the storm, Jess? We had some flooding. Fortunately, I'm very lucky to be on top of a hill, but there was definitely some flooding in these parts. Roads messed up and stuff.
Entering zero gravity.
Hold on.
Exiting zero gravity.
Current gravity 9.78. It says the gravity's switched on. Why is it zero gravity inside? I understand it's a zero gravity chamber, but it does say that there's currently gravity in there. Launch and land is alt now? Why are you going to change the buttons on me? I'm never going to remember this. I'll be hitting control all the time and wondering why it's not working. Whoop. Itchy trigger finger there. Lack of trigger discipline whilst looking around the room. Small med pack, nice. Yeah, I bet that would be super fun. It's been a long time since I played Age of Empires 2. I remember it being really good. I bet. Yeah, I've not played it in 50 years, Noella. I don't expect to be good myself. I don't think I was very good at it to begin with. I never played it like... I've never played it competitively. And when I played it as a kid, I wasn't actually that good at, like, the story missions, for all that I loved the game. What? Wait, what? So, okay, so now I... Huh? Oh! Oh, you don't like dash from place to place anymore, you fly. They've completely changed how zero gravity works. Or microgravity, I should probably say. Since we're... We're on what remains of a moon right now. To be fair, it's probably not very high gravity. Skyrim. I'm looking forward to more Jess streams. What's the hold up, Jess? Maximum pressure. Stream now. Yeah, thanks for the look. Catch you later. Oh yeah. Game, just because I'm standing still doing nothing doesn't mean that I need you to tell me where to go and what to do, okay? I'm just talking to chat. Chill. This game, constantly nagging. When have I ever spent 15 minutes staring around me in a game saying I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing? Did anybody else catch it? That doesn't sound like me at all, right guys? Yeah, I bet we could have some fun with that. I mean, any game's fun. Multiplayer. So, I mean, the fact that we can lift off and land in the microgravity areas and walk in sections like this proves that Isaac is wearing his magnetic boots, which raises a lot of questions about why he keeps getting sucked out through windows. Tunnel 1, Cassini Apartments. Sanitation System Refuse Aggregation.
Sorry, Isaac. You'll have to fly against the flow of the garbage upstream to get out.
Fly against the flow of the garbage. Wonderful.
Oof. I'm glad I put on the extra thick armor for this part. Reminded how bad the AI targeting is. Yeah. I turned the fan on. Is that good? I feel like I want the fan to not be on. Okay, maintenance mode. Oh, is it just like, maybe it's moving like the fan out the way, or... I don't know. Towards the enemy soldiers attack, your soldiers attack a random house. Oh yeah, I do remember that. I thought you meant like the enemy's AI. Yeah, no, if you're using like attack moves and stuff, or just leaving your soldiers to handle themselves, they have no sense of target priority. Okay, I've got a boost. We're boosting. Am I supposed to be swimming up there, or? I think I'm supposed to be swimming to that platform over there, but I kind of want to see what's... Okay, we're not going that way. Yeah, so my oxygen level didn't kick in. So apparently the air inside this garbage chute is breathable. Yeah, no, I do remember that. Soldiers spending a lot of time attacking things that aren't dangerous whilst being attacked. Yeah, I thought you were going to be talking about the enemy AI. I remember one of my favorites is in the original Command & Conquer, in which the enemy will always prioritize the northmost unit or structure that you have. Regardless of where they are, their priority will be your northmost unit or structure. Less against humans, they won't be directing things as easily as the enemy AI. Yeah, I guess so. You'll be more on a level playing field. Yeah, when playing as Nod against the GDI in the story missions, it's an important strategy because GDI has the... is it GDI has the airstrikes? Yeah, GDI has airstrikes, don't they? You always want to avoid having the enemy bomb your base. You always want to create a single cheap rifleman and send him as far north as possible. The enemy will always choose to bomb him rather than your base, which saves you a lot of resources in the long run. I don't want to rebuild half my base when I can just replace one rifleman. Yeah, you know, I love the game, and it started an impressive legacy, but the original Command & Conquer was kind of terrible in a lot of ways. I mean, it was new back then, right? There wasn't a lot of stuff like it. It was a fairly early example. It was trying to do a lot of new things. But yeah, there were a lot of broken things. Yeah, exactly those. I'll give a game points for that. How are you doing, dude? You having a good evening? Off me. Yeah, I'm alright, thanks. I have a terrible unending headache that will not go away. But otherwise, I'm doing great. Yeah, from my memories of Command & Conquer, like, for one thing, the two factions were not remotely balanced. GDI got better at everything than Nod. Nod did not have a lot going for them. And yeah, there were two units that were incredibly overpowered, and Nod only had access to one of them, whereas GDI had both. And those units were the Engineers and the APC. I remember that much. Core strat to doing well in that game is you get 5 engineers, you put them in an APC, and you drive the NPC at top speed through their base. Back then, a single engineer could capture a building from full health. You just get the engineer as close to the enemy construction yard as possible before it's destroyed, and then you just sprint all the engineers at it and try and get one of them in there, and yeah, you get one in. You've captured the enemy construction yard. They can never replace it, and from then on, any buildings you destroy can never be replaced. And you can just repeat the engineer trick. Send in more engineers, this time capture their war factory, their barracks. They now can't make units. In fact, you kind of had to do that, because the AI had infinite money in most of the story missions. So, so yeah, but you couldn't really do that as Nod because they didn't have APCs. You had to send your engineers in on foot. And you couldn't really damage a base because they had infinite money until you'd taken out their construction yard. So playing as Nod sucked compared to the GDI. Also, GDI had mammoth tanks. Red Alert 2, the engineer thing came back. Yeah, but in Red Alert 2 they changed it a little bit, to be fair. A structure had to be below 1/3 health to be captured by an engineer. You couldn't capture a building from full health with an engineer anymore. Like, you could damage them with engineers, but it would take you like 3 or 4 engineers to get to a construction yard. You couldn't send in 5 engineers in an APC and capture their construction yard, their Tiberium factory, their war factory and barracks all at the same time. What's through here though? Oh, it's a power lock. And harder difficulty spams engineers at you. Oh, okay. I don't remember that, but I'll take your word for it. You mean in Red Alert 2, not in Command & Conquer, right? It's been a long time since I've actually played Red Alert. I replayed the first one more recently. I had plans to replay the whole series because I got like the 10-year pack, but it didn't really take off. Mounted in those fast Soviet vehicles. Oh, okay. They cheese your own strategy back at you. It's fiendish. Fast Soviet vehicles. Oh, the flight gun. Hold on, my brain's not working. Yeah. I'm picturing Red Alert 1. Yeah, Red Alert 1 and Red Alert 2 had the same 1/3 health for engineers thing. Yeah, was it the like the mobile flight guns you could put units in and they put engineers in them? I mean, by that time it had been proven to be a valid strategy. I don't see why they wouldn't change to that. I don't know, it doesn't seem to be working, Burst. There wasn't a lot in here, was there, for a power lock? It was mostly money, considering it just cost me money to get in here. Oh well. The power locks have been disappointing in this game compared to the other ones. Anyway, Burrs, your first mistake was debating Lord of the Rings with Novella. You don't want to take that fight, dude. Like, I prepared a rebuttal to your argument, but then I decided not to post it for fear that Novellen would nitpick it. Like, the ring didn't make Sauron invisible, because he's already in both the mortal and the ethereal world, so it can't shunt his visible spectrum into the ethereal world because it's already there. It's only on mortals that it phase shifts them. Because it's not even an intentional feature. It's just not designed for use by mortals. Is what I was gonna pose, but I just knew that Narellen would immediately respond with, well, actually, as we can see, technically speaking, it's not the ethereal plane. Does it make him invisible because they're broken? I mean, maybe he could have gone invisible and chose not to because he was more interested in striking terror. Send a watch mechanic, they'll fix a watch mechanic to fix a ring. Is there crossover there, Buzz? Okay, looks like we're back in residential. We just left a residential area, and now we're in another one. Yeah. At least to mortals, right? I think that's one of his natural powers. I mean... Oh good, these things. Although can he, for political reasons? Like, one of the things is that Sauron's actually holding back a lot because he doesn't want to provoke a war with the gods by using too many of his divine powers. Would going fully ethereal constitute adopting his godlike form and bring down the wrath of the Valar? Default is invisible to mortals. Yeah, I suppose. He probably spends most of his time in spirit form and only manifested for that one bit. Well, he spends most of his time in the eye form, doesn't he? I guess he assembled into the armored form. Sally 3. From Sally Hannon to Marion Hannon. Yeah. So there's a whole Cold War going on. Sauron doesn't want to start a war with the gods because he'll lose, whereas the gods don't want to start a war with Sauron because the last time they started a godlike war, half a continent disappeared. Hence it's basically a proxy war. People of Middle-earth versus the Orcs. Marion, I'm just going to leave this log here for you to find when you come get the rest of your stuff. I hope I don't forget anything. This is a really big deal. The rebirth is going to happen very, very soon, just like they said. This is a very special time, like once in a lifetime. Actually, once in a million lifetimes. They say we've been preparing for this since before we were humans. Do you know how special that makes us? We're the ones who get to see it. I'm so excited my skin is tingling. I've got the chills. Okay, I've got to go. The ceremonies begin in half an hour. I don't want to be late. Bye, sis. I love you so much. Come join us. Haha. Okay, bye. Well, so this is what a unitologist's quarters look like. That makes sense, at least for when he's, communing with men. Oh, it's probably got like a proximity sensor on it, right? I like how I never managed to look in the right direction in time for a scarecrow. Every time something bursts out at me and there's a sharp stinger note, I'm always looking at a wall or something. I have to spin around and try and figure out, wait, what was supposed to surprise me there? Yeah, he lost a lot of his forms in the aftermath of that, right? I suppose I prefer this over the alternative. You know, I can't place my mind on what it was, but I feel like there was some game I played that like took control of the camera and forced you to look towards the shocking thing as it happened. And I think that annoyed me more. One looks larger than the others. Executive suite? Or is he just... I wonder if this guy, like, was the apartment manager. He's got a bag on his head as well. But he doesn't have... None of these guys took a spike through the skull. Necromorph's got him first, I guess. I wonder if this is part of the Unitology ritual, then. I thought it was just something that this one odd guy was doing, but maybe it's a formal part of their procedure. That when the time comes, they all just put their masks on and wait to be chosen, and the guy just goes around tapping through their heads. Join is to survive. Is that a bedpan with blood in it? Wait, did he have... Oh. Is there a giant artichoke in the room? Not that I'm aware of. How are you doing, Wello Wizard? You having a good evening? I just had a thought. This guy, that was a decoration that looked like it, okay. Yeah. Oh, the tree in the previous room, okay. Fair enough. Sorry, I'm a little slow today. So... this guy had 2 cups next to his bed. I'm noticing what looks like maybe crushed powder, crushed tablets. I'm noticing another cup next to what looks like a canister of gasoline or something. And then a bowl full of blood. And this guy was lying in bed with the mask on. Bearing in mind that he's a unitologist. And they believe you have to die to become one of the become one with the hive mind. Did this guy take a whole bunch of tablets, wash it down with gasoline, vomit up a whole bunch of blood, then pull his mask on and lie down on the bed until he died? Is that what went on there? So that show is something. I don't think the other rooms had showers in, did they? I wonder if, space-wise, you had... Only the boss gets his own shower, everybody else is like a communal one. No school forever. Ah, yeah? Cool, I'm glad to hear it. Ah! No, go away. Hell yeah. We got the skateboard now, guys. We're gonna motor through the rest of the game. We got ourselves some wheels. Come on, Isaac, get on. This is the speed boost that I've been looking for. Come on, dude. How do I get on? Could you imagine Isaac skating everywhere? I'm imagining it intently, don't you worry. I can think of nothing else now. I've played Adventure Island, I know how useful a skateboard can be. This apartment had 2 showers and toilets. Wow, this is some luxury toilets. Some luxury apartments. Something on the floor, just keeps going to use it. I wanna ride the skateboard, I wanna! I'm so to cut the tension. I think video games have lost something, man, you know? Back in the day, you found a skateboard in a video game, you rode that thing. So it's what you did. They don't do it anymore. Video games are no fun anymore. You don't just randomly have skateboarding events. Is this... Oh, okay, I think I see. It looks like this was originally 2 apartments. And they spliced them together to add in the kids' room. That's why there's 2 bathrooms. And they join onto different corridors. Objectives that way, okay. Don't have to go anywhere but... Oh, hold on, guys. I think this is the last mask that I'm missing for that quest in Skyrim. I've got the other 3, but I need 1 more. Yeah, why would you make a game that doesn't have... Okay, drinks. More drinks. Sandwiches. 3 kinds of recycling. Why would you make a game that doesn't have skateboarding in it? Yeah, it makes sense. It's all coming together now. Join us in a final prayer. I mean, I'm willing to be flexible. It doesn't necessarily have to be a skateboard. In Streets of Rage 2, you've got the kid who's on roller skates. I'll take roller skates instead. Final Fantasy VII has a skiing minigame. These are all good. I'm just saying, there's got to be something in the game that lets you kick it rad. Skateboard, roller skates, a snowboard. Any of that's good.
Dana, Titan soldiers have found me. They're tracking me in some sort of gunship.
You're almost here. Hurry.
I'm just gonna wait for the gunship to go away, okay? Breath of the Wild, you can skate in your shield. Like Legolas! It's 100% canonical to Lord of the Rings. In every form. I mean, it's glossed over in the book, but it mentions in the appendices that Legolas went skating on his shield in the Battle of Helm's Deep, thus starting a new sport amongst the Rohirrim. The biathlon. You ride your shield down some stairs and see how many targets you can shoot whilst moving. Lord of the Rings would make a rad video game. Why has nobody ever made a Lord of the Rings video game? Cassini Towers, East Wing. What's up, Noellen? You are a little more of a fan of the Gondorian Mumuk climbing contests. Because personally, I think that's animal cruelty. Does include the origin of golf. Golf is very important to the setting. I mean, to be fair, he does do Okay, that's an odd one. Tolkien does do some translation conventions. Maybe a different game was invented, but Tolkien described it as golf to make it feel familiar to us. Cassini Towers. Cosmic views, terrestrial living. Could have sworn something was going to drop through the ceiling there. Sunday services, Unitology Church. We are people of influence. We have marked those in our life for church. We can have good relationships with those who are not under the church yet. We are not of this world. No, nobody's of this world. This is Titan. Well, nobody here is native to Titan. Think about what you're writing. That doesn't make any sense. Try harder next time. Avenge the day. I give that poem a 4 out of 10. Doesn't make sense, doesn't rhyme. Are you meant to be up there, or...? Okay, have fun. Well, that was just a save station. I think did I just save? Well, I'm gonna save again, you can't stop me. Why do you in a bed? I'm gonna have to fight that gunship. Oh, I thought there was a guy behind me. Guess not. Ah! The heck did that thing come from? Yeah, see, last time all the dead people had things driven through their skull to accelerate the death process and help them become united. But in this one, there's just a whole bunch of people just kind of bags over their head just lying there. No clear indication of how they died. I don't know, do you think they're all taking pills? Did the Unitology Church hand out suicide tablets? Does seem like something they might do. Oh. What was my thing picking up there? Okay, I picked up something, I don't know what it was. And I guess the people who didn't take the tablets, yeah. Alright, see you, Walla. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night, dude. Church of Unitology, join us in final prayer. Friar Daniel Emerson readies us for the journey ahead. Join us in the rectory hall at 1800. Wear comfortable clothes. This lady that I'm supposed to meet to save me from the government, etc., etc., etc. She's hiding in a Unitology church. Yeah, she's absolutely trustworthy, and isn't gonna sell us out to the marker. She's freaking Karen too. I'm telling you. I don't like her. I don't trust her.
In 2214, a geophysicist named Michael Altman made a discovery that would change history. Buried at the impact site of a crater near the Yucatan Peninsula, he uncovered a divine alien presence, the Marker. The Marker spoke to Altman and revealed a plan that would unify mankind and lead them to a bright new future. By the millions, people flocked to hear more about the Marker and the unity it promised after Michael Altman told the world of his profound discovery. But there were those who felt threatened by Altman's message. On March 15th, 2215, Altman was assassinated, and thus became the first martyr for the church. Altman's followers mourned his death but found divine solace in his message of unity. They would not allow the truth to be silenced and form the Church of Unitology to bring his teachings to the world. Today, the Church of Unitology can be found everywhere in the known universe. Its message is just as strong and relevant today as it was when Altman first revealed it. Billions of believers can be found across all social, economic, and cultural groups, and more are joining every day. Growing from a small group of devout miners on Titan, the Titan Station Church of Unitology has flourished into a hub of Unitology worship, practice, and learning. It boasts one of the largest and most beautiful churches in the Sol system, and is often the site of the annual Unitology Enigma Symposium. As we await glorious convergence, it is important to continue to nurture our relationship with the Marker and understand the future it is preparing for us. The Marker calls to all of us. It is our duty to approach it with an open heart and open mind.
I like this picture of all the souls rising up on tethers. Okay, so let's go see how badly Karen is gonna hack us over. Oh.
It's Timon! He's found you! Into the church, hurry!
Oop. Yeah, I'm about to get converged, alright. Run, Isaac, run. Into the church. Yeah, this is gonna go well. Is that door gonna close, or... There we go. Chosen of the Marker, architect of the church.
Unitology? Why here?
It's one of the few places on Titan Station that Tideman can't monitor. Separation of church and state.
No, Dana, we shouldn't be in here. This is the last place we want to be right now.
Isaac! My brother died trying to rescue you. This is important. This'll work. I'm in a safe room at the top of the church. Meet me there, okay?
Oh, now it tells me how to use the locator.
Welcome to the Titan Station Church of Unitology. We're glad you've come to visit our sanctuary and place of light and hope. Our tour guides are looking forward to showing you the best of our beliefs and what a meaningful and enlightening impact we can have in your daily life. There is, of course, no obligation of any kind with this tour. Kindly remember to stay with your tour guide at all times. Someone will be with you shortly.
It's hard to believe, but the new Karen is actually less useful than the old one. Can I not pick that up? Literally everything, at least the old Karen would occasionally open doors for me and stuff. Literally everything new Karen has tried to do has gone wrong. Oh, well, I guess we're not getting that after all. Whatever it is. We'll go this way around, I guess, since we're supposed to go the other way. Hey, a text log. Attention tour guide staff. Please remember to keep all visitors in your sights at all times. The indoctrination centers are strictly off limits to the casual public. Remember, be the light in the room for those who walk in darkness. Hey, Buzz. This is number 2. It is indeed number 2. This is the second Karen. Second Karen in the Karen series. A lot of hymn books and stuff. The Unitologists are obviously a very musical people. Yeah, no, we're on the second one. I've been for a little while. Say a little while, it's been like 2 streams. Feels longer. The gift shop. Everything you need to be prepared for convergence.
Welcome to the Church of Unitology gift shop. Find that special souvenir for that special someone to let them know you stood in the shrine of Altman today. Marker pendants made from the fragments of Titan itself are now available. Altman be praised.
Oh, okay. So what's with the masks? I don't get these. Tomb of Unitology, 50 credits. Enigma mask, 5,000 credits. Enigma statue replica, 1,000 credits. Mark replica, 150 credits. I can't read the small print. It's just going by so fast, but okay. Laser etched scripture. Laser etched, handcrafted. Precision detailed. Certification of authenticity. Hand carved and detailed, okay. I'm not sure I understand how the Enigma fits into it, but okay. Got one spare node. basically Seeker reload or plasma cutter capacity. Oh, this also has a special. Sets the target on fire when shot. Do they all have specials? No, this one doesn't. Just a few of them do. I think maybe I'll hold on to my node for now. I don't really know what I'm aiming for, but probably just focus in on getting the damage upgrades, I guess. More damage is more ammo, more or less. Teachings of Unitology. 6-piece set. I'm gonna check up here. Oops. Oh. There we go. Good as new. Because, yeah, funerary wing, rest members only. Oh, I can actually go this way. Heck, I'm gonna check this room and then we'll go back to the other room and save, I think. Hold on.
Can you see the symbols too?
Strauss. Yes, I see the symbols.
We are a threat to them. I know it. We have to work together.
Work together? Who's them? When you mean Titanman? Strauss. Work will be Strauss.
Wait, before you go. We'll change costumes. Pick a costume that we're gonna wear for next time. We've got shock point suit. Got the engineering suit. The advanced suit. And the security suit. And what we're currently wearing now is the vintage suit. Shock point. I should have known that you'd pick this one because you do have a bit of a habit of this. You see, I know the preview looks you know, black and sleek and awesome. But the actual outfit is salmon pink. No, it's not salmon pink, but it's like bright teal. On the preview, it looks like it's yeah, look at this. This thing is yeah. It was the first one I tried as well, when I unlocked all the costumes. It does, doesn't it? I was like, this helmet looks black and sleek and awesome. Heck yeah. Then you put it on and it's teal and rubbish. And the helmet that looks like it's teal is actually a black. Hold on, let me swap it over just to show you. This one here that looks like it's teal. Let's put this thing on briefly. I don't know whether they got the icons the wrong way around or something. But yeah, the one that looks teal is black and red. does, doesn't it? Still, Narellen has chosen. He asked that we wear the shock point suit. So I'll swap us over to that, and probably going to go back to the bench because I just bought a bunch of things, and then we'll save the game. And we'll wrap it up for tonight. I know how much you like your your soft, light-colored color schemes, Narellen. So for you, I'll wear this outfit. Since you requested it, we'll wear this one at the start of next stream. I do wonder if they got those helmet icons the wrong way around. I'm gonna take some damage. Yeah, thanks for being here, dude. It's been good. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap up there as well. Have a good night, Narellen. We'll head out. Yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. It's been good. I feel like we've made some progress today. I hope you guys have enjoyed it as much as I have. So yeah, next Dead Space 2 stream will be next Tuesday evening, but I'll be back tomorrow with FTL in the afternoon, and it's gonna be Minecraft Monday in the evening. Always a good time. I look forward to it. In the meantime, let's go see who we can host. You know, even though she's a friend, I don't raid Apollo a lot because, you know, she's got a lot more viewers than me. Excuse me? Steam has just popped up to tell me that Narellen has invited me to play Rampage Nights. Thanks, Narellen, but it's a little late. But yeah, it's Apollo's birthday today, so I think we'll send the raid over there. So yeah, thanks again for hanging out, everybody. Hope to see you all next time. Have a good night, and see you then.